World of Warfare presents Pearl Harbor. After years of imposed trade sanctions by the United States in response to Japan's expansionist aggression in China and Southeast Asia, the Empire of Japan came to the conclusion that the only way to increase their influence in the region was to take out the Americans' Pacific Fleet based at Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. After months of planning and practice, at 8 a.m. Sunday morning, December 7, 1941, Japanese warplanes filled the sky over Honolulu, wreaking havoc on the Americans' idle and unsuspecting Pacific Fleet. At 8:10, an 1,800-pound bomb careened through the forward deck of the USS Arizona, exploding an ammunition magazine before sending 1,000 sailors to a watery grave. Just as the Arizona slipped beneath the surface, torpedoes fired by two-man Japanese subs took out the battleship USS Oklahoma, which in turn rolled onto her side with 400 sailors on board. The two-wave attack by 353 Japanese warplanes was over in less than 2 hours, crippling or destroying nearly 19 American ships and more than 188 aircraft, taking the lives of 2,403 sailors, soldiers, and civilians, while wounding an additional 1,178 people. Fortunately for the Americans, all of her Pacific Fleet aircraft carriers were out to sea at the time of the attack, some which had returned to the mainland, while others were delivering warplanes to troops stationed on Midway and Wake Islands. A secondary plus was that the Japanese attack failed to damage the Americans' vital onshore facilities, such as oil storage tanks, repair shops, shipyards, and submarine pens, which allowed the American Navy to rebound relatively quickly after the attack. Within 6 months, 5 battleships and 2 cruisers were patched and refloated so that they could be sent to shipyards in Pearl Harbor or on the west coast of the United States. Intensive salvage operations continued for another year, witnessing a total of some 20,000 man-hours by underwater divers. A day later, at the beginning of a speech to Congress requesting a declaration of war, President Franklin D. Roosevelt delivered a speech which still resonates within the collective minds of Americans.
Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan.
On December 8, 1941, the United States Congress declared war on the Empire of Japan, officially entering World War II in both the Pacific and European theaters of war, which would ultimately result in the defeat of Nazi Germany and the Axis nations, followed by Japan's surrender after nuclear bomb detonations over Hiroshima and Nagasaki. All told, during the 5+ years of World War II, 70 to 85 million people would lose their lives to the madness of war.